All right, so it is time to finally check out the last song from the From Zero era. This is going to be Linkin Park's new song called Let You Fade. It is the last song from Zero, the deluxe version. Definitely loved the last two tracks. So I'm excited to check this one out. Been a long time Linkin Park fan, as I've said every video. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to keep this intro too long or anything. So, yeah, with all that being said, let's just jump into this. This is Linkin Park with their new song, Let You Fade. Let's get it. Ooh, okay, very interesting sound. Oh. This is different.
Lost in the end, but I remember you. No matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, time will tell.
I've actually got chills. Oh.
Trying to get with the rhythm, I'm all over the place, and the faces in my head say that what was next might just be the last. We don't want to admit that we are never going back, revisiting the distance from the present to the past, and don't know how we went.
Definitely an interesting style choice. It's very different for them.
Just to have it all falling out of our hands, maybe it all gets lost in the end, but
Ooh.
remember you. No matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, breaking our backs for a pile of sand, just to have it all falling out of our hands. Maybe it all gets lost in the end. I know I'm the one that you wanna forget, but
Ooh.
I'll remember you.
Ooh.
No matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, time will test you.
This is really interesting. Ooh. Again, chills. Ooh. Oh.
What's next might just be the last. We don't want to admit that we are never going back, revisiting the distance from the present to the past, and don't know how we went from where we were to where we're at.
Ooh. Yeah, I really liked the track. Definitely gave me reminders of almost like a Dead by Sunrise mixed with like Grey Days, which, if you don't know, those are two of Chester Bennington's other bands that he had. And it kind of gave me that little feeling there. You know, like out of this whole album, every song has had like some sort of reminder of like previous eras of Linkin Park. Like even the last song, even though it kind of felt more like a Dead Sarah track, it definitely felt like a From Minutes to Midnight track as well. This song didn't sound like any other era. This was completely a different new track, new sound for them. which I actually really enjoyed. I didn't know what I was going to expect going into this. I heard some early rumors that this might be a ballad. I think that's just based off the first couple of seconds of the song. Maybe that leaked. I don't know what happened there, but I did see on Twitter, a couple people saying, oh, it's probably going to be just a ballad or something like that, right? But no, it was actually a really good track. Even the piano part in the middle, with the drum beat and everything, right? Mike doing those vocal effects, that was really, really cool. One of the more unique tracks on the album for sure. Definitely a vibe that I can actually get on board with if this were to be the actual new era of Linkin Park. If they were to continue on this vibe and not even go like the metal vibe, honestly, like this actually really suited them very well. They pulled it off very well. It was very well executed, and just in lyrically too, it felt like a touching tribute to Chester Bennington. How like even in the chorus, like even saying won't let you fade, right? I don't know if it's directly towards Chester Bennington, but just the overall vibe of the song, kind of got some emotion out of it and everything. And I feel like that's honestly what this is going towards, is the band saying that like the memory of Chester Bennington will never go away. He'll be in our hearts forever kind of thing. So yeah, it kind of felt like a tribute to Chester Bennington, and then finally saying, even though we're moving on, we won't let you fade away kind of thing, right? And even as fans, we can all agree that the Chester Bennington era of Linkin Park will never go away. It is something that for a lot of fans will be the preferred era of Linkin Park. And, it's going to be very tough for Emily to really stand out on her own, because the legacy that Chester Bennington did put out there to the world. But honestly, like, she is trying her hardest to be her own person, be unique, and not be a Chester Bennington copycat. And that's where I agree with the choice. If we just had another person that sounded exactly like Chester, it would have totally sounded like they were replacing Chester. And honestly, if someone like that was singing this kind of song, it would have felt very, very bad. Like, it would have left a very bad taste in everyone's mouths with that. I feel like obviously you're going to have those fans that like just want the Chester Bennington voice, and that's that. But what I say to those people is, like, if you want that and a singer that sounds like Chester Bennington, go follow them. Don't worry about what Linkin Park is doing. If you really want Chester Bennington's voice and someone else out there sounds like him, go follow them. And, we as a Linkin Park fan base will move on without you, because if that's all you really care about is Chester Bennington's voice and that's that, and none of the other musicians matter kind of thing, then honestly, you're not a real Linkin Park fan. And, I don't want to go out on a tangent here or anything like that, because that's not the meaning of this reaction or anything. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit short and sweet. But yeah, I really did enjoy this track. Very, very unique from what we've heard out of this Emily era of Linkin Park, even compared to Chester Bennington's era and stuff like that, like throughout the several eras that they've had musically and everything. This is completely different, and I really, really enjoyed the style of this song. So it kind of makes me wonder what actual era is going to be coming up next. This being the introductory album for Emily, this is going to be a very interesting time for them to transition from this ease in record, I would say, to a more like what they're actually going to be doing as a band from the next record. So yeah, it kind of makes me excited for that era that's going to be coming up. So yeah, I'm going to end the reaction here. Let me know what you all thought down below in the comment section. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy. But yeah, I've been Seanbox. Keep shining, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.